I've been having this webcam, like, that's better. I just kept turning it when it got out of alignment, but it makes it, like, it makes me, like, look not in center. So instead of moving it, like, instead of turning it, I should really start, like, moving. Well, really, I should start, like, moving me, I guess. There. That might be worse. I definitely should have been doing that, I definitely should have been doing that before, but it's fine. So yeah, I am playing this because it's an amazing game. And nobody talks about it. And I've been watching videos on, I don't know, I've just been watching a lot of like analysis videos on like games because a lot of them are like over an hour long and I love that kind of content. Hello, Guy Nagili. What's up? Um, but a lot of them have been on like Donkey Kong Country games, including this one. I'm like, wow, I haven't played this since the Switch version came out, and even then, when I played this when it came out on the Switch, I was like in the car, so I only played it on like handheld mode, which like is fine, but it's not like the most optimal experience, I think. So, yeah, I mean, before that, I loved this game on the Wii U. Oh my god, I loved it so much. Still love it. Like, the Switch version is even better, I think. I mean, it's like the same game, but... Yeah, I've just been having the urge to, like, replay this recently, and honestly, like, I was having a hard time figuring out what to even play. Um... And then I was like, wow, I should play this, because it's really fun. And it's like a platformer that's not like too much story. It's pretty easy to just like play in the background too. One of those games. I say as we're literally in like the middle of a story cutscene. But yeah. This is like the only, really the only one in the game. But yeah. Really been making me want like a new Donkey Kong game. Which I think is like a rumor or something. Or it has been for a while, but they need to make one. Fuck Metroid Prime 4. Retro Studios needs to make a new Donkey Kong Country. Every time I've seen someone play this, they get like an hour into and stop. True. I feel like that happens with a lot of people. Like, yeah, I'm not, like, this game gets pretty hard too. So, like, they probably get like, although an hour in, like, I feel like that's not that hard. They probably get bored or something, but I don't know how you could get bored. I love this whole series, honestly. I'm an avid supporter of both this and Donkey Kong Country 3. That's the most underrated. That's probably more underrated than this game. Honestly, so maybe my title of the stream is a little bit of a lie, but I think this one is better than Donkey Kong Country 3, if I'm being honest. This game gets no credit? Yeah, true. That's what I'm saying. Nobody ever remembers this game. It's always like, where's Retro Studios with the new Metroid Prime? No, we need a new Donkey Kong Country game. Fuck Metroid Prime 4. I need me some Donkey Kong Country Returns 3 or whatever. Look at that. It has all the title screens from the different regions. So cute. Yeah, I haven't even played this game. It's been a while, like I said. The reason why I was playing it in the car, like I was saying, when this version first came out, was because that year my family took, we took a car ride to Florida, and I live in Illinois because my parents refused to buy, plane tickets because they think gas is cheaper. And actually back then it might have been, because this was in like 2018. But yeah, we were on like a huge ass car ride and we went to Florida, so I was like playing this the whole time, and I think I beat the entire game on the way there because it's such a long car ride. Where's the new Mario game without Bowser? Yeah, we need that too. We need like honestly, we need a new Mario 2D platformer. I feel like they won't make another one because of Mario Maker, but I would love that. We need more 2D platformers from Nintendo in general, honestly. Fuck this 3D shit. I think I played this on my Wii U. Really? It's an amazing game. And it did come out on the Wii U. That's part of the reason why it's so underrated. If this game came out for the Switch, like, as an original game, people would have given it, like, so much more praise, I feel like. It's so underrated, like, because it was on the Wii U, like, mainly. Which sucks. There's so many Wii U games that deserve so much more. And I mean, a lot of them are on the Switch, but still. I feel like they still don't get a lot of recognition. I guess they do. Some of them do. Like Mario Kart 8. But this one definitely so underrated. Such a great game. So inventive. Such a shame there's not another one. I don't even know how much I'm gonna play of this, but I just had like the urge to play this after watching like some videos on it lately. Because it's been so long since I played it before. And I'm like, this game is fun as fuck. I want to play it again. And there's like not a ton of other games right now out. Like new games. I don't even know what the next game coming out is that I was gonna get. Probably, I don't even know. Is there anything even coming out soon that's like worthwhile? It's probably like shit that I don't care about, but. Oh, I guess there's like, yeah, there's like Switch Sports. I don't know if I'll get that or not. It kind of seems just kind of stupid. Like it doesn't even have a lot of, I don't know. Wii Sports is probably going to be better still. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild too. Getting delayed because they don't want to compete with Elden Ring for Game of the Year. Conspiracy? That'd be so funny. Like, obviously we'll never know if that's the actual case, but that'd be so funny if, like, that was, like, the actual reasoning. I don't think Nintendo would care that much, though. Maybe they would. I don't know. Conspiracy. Any planners? No, just you. Sorry. As usual. I remember this whole mechanic with like these barrels shooting around this tree was something they like pushed so heavily. They're like in the original Donkey Kong Country Returns, we had like a little bit of this like dynamic like barrel blasting whatever. But that was, I remember that was a point they pushed like so hard with this game. Please stop being mad. I'm not really mad, I'm just kind of over it. There's drama happening within the TTT group, for those unaware. Will you forgive us if I give you my Prime sub? My love can't be bought, but you can try. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. I don't want to give all the... I don't want to expose people too much, so I'll just leave it at that. There's just some drama happening. Good, I'm glad you're on my side. As you should be. Are you and Sam chill or no? No, basically, I mean, okay. Basically, we were supposed to meet, like, yesterday night. Just to, like, plan some stuff for the channel. And both Sam and Josh just didn't show up at the time we were supposed to. And apparently I'm crazy for thinking that we should, show up to things when we say we're going to. Like, it's really not that novel of a concept. So I don't really understand that at all. But, it's just that in general, and nobody really... Oh my god, thesis. Josh never confirmed, so I was like... I'm not gonna... Okay, it's not my responsibility. Sam was like, why didn't you DM me on Twitter to remind me about it? I'm like, it's not my responsibility to remind you about something when we planned on it. Like, it's your responsibility to make sure you remember. And, yeah. I'm not gonna make sure that you show up. I'm not your fucking mom. I admitted and apologized, but he's still mentally punishing me. I'm not mentally punishing you, I just said that I'm, like, done, you know? I'm just over it. You guys want to plan something? You plan it. The plan. Yeah. Exactly. He does that a lot? What are you saying? Sorry for wanting to stick to what we said that we'd do. I know I'm in the right here. Fuck off. Don't even try it. But when we plan it, you can't. Okay, boss man, large. What? That sentence is not even coherent English. Please learn to speak English before you chat in my Twitch chat. Ego cunt. Okay. Whatever you think. Like I said, I'm just done. Done trying to plan things. I'm done saying anything because I'm always the one that has to say things too. Sometimes you do. Josh never does. Ever. That pisses me off too. That's a whole other discussion. But I guess neither of you decide to show up to things. Whatever, I'm done with it. I'm done talking about it. Playing some relaxing Donkey Kong Country. Getting rid of the bad thoughts, the drama. Out of my mind. Are you getting packed up to get ready to move? Yeah. I have a lot of things packed up right now. Not like everything, but... My bean internet is so sad I can't even load a little thing to use my Prime sub. Likely excuse. Just say you don't want to use it. Donkey Kong Country Mayo Monkey Edition. Oh my god. Fuck this deranged lefty website. Oh my god. I wonder who's whiter, Max or Josh? Definitely Josh. I mean, I'm literally like Jewish. Isn't that technically not white? Like actually. Like physically. Like somewhat. Like I'm still white, but I'm like also Jew. Josh is just like nothing. Also, if you're like actually talking about skin color, like I don't really get outside that much, but I guarantee I get outside in the summer more than Josh. And that's still not even that much. I could not see him tanning at all. He probably just burns. You can see the mayo flowing through Josh's veins. Oh my god, yeah, kind of true. That's funny. Couldn't be me. Fuck mayo. That's gross. Time for class. Convince Max to forgive us. Okay. I'll forgive you when you show some growth. I've seen no growth so far. So, no forgiveness. I love that they had added water sections to this game. It just gives the game so much more depth. Especially those levels later where there's like the silhouette water levels. Oh my god, those are so pretty. But yeah, what was I talking about before Sam barged in here? Yeah, basically this is a very underrated game. And I didn't really know what else to play, so, because nothing's really coming out. Oh, I was talking about stuff that's coming out. Yeah, there's really nothing, unless they, like, come out with the new Mario Kart 8 DLC. Which, like, if they stick to a consistent schedule, should happen in, like, I think it was what, like 3 months from the original one, so June. So like that's the next thing, maybe, hypothetically. Oh my god, yeah, Mario Party DLC too. They should make that. Oh my god. I don't know why they don't. It's so obvious. They could literally add like anything to that game and people would buy it. Like any previous Mario Party content and people would buy it. So it's literally free money. I mean, besides like development costs or whatever. But basically free money. Free concept money, basically. There were leaks a while back, so they are doing it? I didn't know that. That's hype as fuck. Did it say what was in it? Maybe they'll announce it at like E3 or something. That's so soon. Well, I guess it's not that soon. It's only April. Because I was like, I saw this thing about like Apple's WWDC presentation, which is always around like the time of E3. And they were like, that's June 6th. I'm like, oh my god, that's so soon. That means E3 is soon too. Like, wow. This year's just gone by so fast. They spend 5 minutes on new Mario Party DLC and spend 30 minutes on the Mario movie. And another hour on the anime games no one plays. Yeah, true. They always do that. So much anime poop in those presentations. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is low-key kind of nostalgic to me, I'm not gonna lie. Because I played it like when it originally came out in like 2014. 2014 does not seem like that long ago, but it's like 8 years ago. What the fuck is up with that? Crazy. Also, if it looks darker in here, that's because a lot of my Christmas lights have went out. Because they're cheap as fuck, and some of them, and I just have not replaced them because I'm getting more when I just move. So if it looks darker in here, that's only because like half of them are working. The ancient times of YouTube atheism? What's YouTube atheism? I never really, I don't know. I only like, the only YouTube videos I was watching in 2014 were like Let's Plays. Honestly. When everyone was making feminist owned videos. I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like people do that now even. Maybe less, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they don't. It just seems like a thing that people always do. Ugh, there's like, I forgot there was like secret exits in this game too until I went down here earlier when I was playing. Like before I just beat the level. I was like, what's down here? Oh my god, there's secret exits. So innovative. So cool. Love that. But yeah, I was thinking of playing another randomizer seed too, but I don't know. I'm just not in the mood. I feel like I'm kind of burnt out on that. You know? So just didn't feel like doing that. And then I was thinking of playing like this mod for Mario Galaxy 2 that I've been trying to get working. But I mean, like, I can play it pretty consistently, but I can't play it with a real Wii remote. A real Wii remote. I have it set up. It's actually really cool. I have it set up like with my Pro controller. Basically how it's controlled with like in how Mario Galaxy is controlled in Mario 3D All-Stars. Where you use like the gyro of the Pro controller to control the pointer. It's actually really cool, and I don't even know how like they got that to work, but it's so cool that they did. But it's basically controlled like that. It's just like a little harder to like. It's like not as precise as the Wii remote, which makes sense. Fuck. Oh my god. So I probably could play it if I really wanted to, because it's. I don't even know how long it is. I only played like the first few levels just to like test it. But I didn't know if it kind of lags a little bit, especially if I use this HD texture pack for Mario Galaxy 2 that makes it look a little better. But I didn't know like if I would stream it or something, if it would like lag even more. I didn't really want to take a chance, so I don't know. But for now we're playing this, and it's fun. I forgot Cranky was in the game too. So fun. Except he never gets used. After like this level, pretty much the only character that I ever use is Dixie. That's like the only flaw of this game. You don't really use any of the extra characters or whatever. I know speedrunners use Cranky though, because he like carries momentum or whatever with him. That's pretty cool. Fuck. Ugh, why did he respawn? But yeah, I was also kind of tired tonight just because, I don't know why I'm so tired lately. But I didn't want to play like anything like that big. I wanted to play something that like, it's not like too big of a commitment. I don't have to like focus on it too much. And I don't have to like say if I do end up getting tired of it, or just like if I get tired of like streaming it, like I don't have to play the rest of it. I don't know. I mean, I probably will, honestly, because I'm already having a lot of fun playing this so far. But like theoretically, we love not being committed. I kind of thought you were supposed to go the other way right there. I don't know. But yeah. I also, so I'm like in the process of moving, but I haven't actually moved anything yet because my lease doesn't start until April 15th, this Friday. But I'm sure once I like actually start moving stuff, I'll be like a lot busier too. Which is kind of shitty, but it's whatever. I'm kind of excited to move, honestly. I'll be excited to be in a new place. I just haven't seen the apartment since, like, I toured it. Like, probably over a month ago. Maybe even more. So it's just, like, not fresh in my head anymore. So I just wish I could see it again. But I mean, I already signed the lease, so it wouldn't really matter now. Make sure you transfer your internet on moving day. Yeah, so I actually don't... That's funny you said that, because I don't actually pay for internet right now at the place that I'm at. But the place I'm going to, I will have to pay for it. So I actually just today called and got like my Xfinity service set up. So all I have to do is like plug in the modem and activate it. That way you don't have to wait. Yeah, exactly. I called like last Friday, which was probably overkill because I didn't know like how far in advance they needed to know about it. And they were like, yeah, you really don't have to like set it up until like 2 or 3 days in advance, or like even 1 or 2 days in advance. And I'm like, okay, sorry. So I called them back today and set it up. It'll be nice though, because even though I don't pay for my internet now, I mean, I've said this before, but like I have a cap that I can use per day before the speeds like dramatically get slowed down. Jamie, thank you for this cringe sub. Thank you. I feel this is another I wanted to talk about this too. Let me finish what I was talking about, but welcome, Jamie. But it'll be nice because I won't have slowdown on my internet. And the maximum speed that I have is like 600 megabits per second, because I guess the speed for 300 megabit, there's like multiple tiers, but the lowest one I wanted to get was 300 megabits per second, because the one before that was like 100, which I feel like I need more than that. But the 300 and 600 ones were the same price. So I was like, oh, I may as well get the 600 one because it's like the exact same price. So I got that. So hopefully that'll be fast and it won't slow down like ever. But you know, we'll see. Yes. And also I think 600 is faster than what I have now technically. So that'll be fun. Anyway, what I was going to say about the sub thing. I felt bad that I haven't been streaming because I know that's literally like why people sub, like to watch me stream, and like they're literally like paying money or using their Prime thing or whatever. So I feel bad when I don't stream as often because I know you guys like literally pay to watch me, which is weird because I've never really had like that direct like sort of thing before. But I've been feeling really bad the past week because I haven't been streaming as much. It's probably one of those things where it's discounted for the first month. No, it's the exact same price. It's the same price for 12 months. And it's like a 12-month contract. And then I think like after 12 months it goes up or something. But if that happens, I'm low-key just going to cancel it after 12 months and then like do something else, because I'm not trying to have my internet go up. So I do like $50 a month. I mean, if you don't stream for a while, we can cancel and resub later. It's not that big of a deal. True, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad. But like the last week I've been trying to like study a lot. That's another thing. That like after like the beginning of May, after like the first week of May, I will have a lot more time, like so much more time. I'll be moved, I'll have my exam done, I'll just be like so much better. So, fuck. Should I die? Let's do that. So, I can hopefully say that after that there will be more streams happening. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, low-key, I don't know. I mean, low-key, I kind of feel bad. This is like this is more of an issue like with myself, I guess, but I don't know. I feel bad that people, I mean, I'm grateful, but I feel bad that like people like sub or pay to watch me in the first place like that. I don't know. I mean, I know you guys are like here all the time. I appreciate it so much, like more than you even know. I don't know. I feel like nobody should have to pay to watch me. Like I'm nothing special. I know you don't have to, but I guess it just shows appreciation. I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I've never really experienced before, so I don't know how to feel about it. But trust me, I do feel bad whenever I am not able to stream in a night or whatever. Oh yes, there's a new, oh my god, see I completely like, I didn't even mention, there's a new sub emote. The short fuse rage emote, even though it doesn't really look that ragey, but I don't know. Up close it looks more ragey, or at least I tried to make the eye look more ragey. But yes, I still need to make the I still need to make the the thinking one for the Discord. My school subscription for like Adobe Creative Cloud products ran out this past week, so I haven't been able to use Photoshop. So I had I just use Tim's account now because he's still in school and they get it for free and he doesn't use it. So now I just use his school account to use Adobe products because I don't feel like paying for it. I use them enough, but I don't think I use them enough to like warrant paying for it, honestly. Yes, thank you for the demonstration of all the beautiful thinking emotes. Guy Nagili. What console did this game come out on? It came out on the Wii U, but I'm playing the Switch version. Because I don't have my Wii U here. I guess I could have emulated it, but no. I think the Switch version is probably like the superior version. It has funky mode. Duh, of course it's the superior version. Funky mode. I remember they revealed that. They made it out to be like this huge reveal, I remember. Wasn't it at like the Game Awards or something? Or maybe that was when they revealed Cranky Kong for this game. I don't remember. But I remember them like saying something big about it, and then people like were really disappointed it wasn't actually something big. And they were like, fuck you. Even though it's an amazing game. Did you already talk about H3? No, I didn't. That was another thing I guess well, I don't know what the H3 story is there today. Well, the other day it was being pretty homophobic. Well, okay. I think it's more ignorant than homophobic. Like, I think a lot of people are definitely overreacting about the stuff that he said. But, like, it just comes out of a place of, like, ignorance, I feel like... And he didn't really think there was anything bad with what he said, like, on the show. Like, there were multiple times, especially with that caller, where they were trying to be like, oh, you shouldn't say this. Fuck. But he's like, what's the problem with this? Like, there's literally nothing wrong with what I said. And then Dan telling them to, like, shut the fuck up. That really got me going. I think Dan is, like, low-key... Like, he has some homophobia or something inside of him. Because, like, that was, like, too... That was a lot. Yeah, he's got drama with the gays. I saw a thumbnail of him accusing James Charles of wearing diapers. Yeah, he did that, but honestly, fuck James Charles, so I don't feel bad about that. But he, like, started making these general comments and, like, generalizations about gays, too. And I'm like, we're not gonna... That's what we're not gonna do. Look at me just fall in that pit twice. I've never heard of bottoms needing diapers. No, it's literally not a thing. I mean, like... I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of, like, understand his logic there. But especially when an actual gay guy comes on your show and tells you why you're wrong, like, maybe respect what they have to say about it. And don't just, like, call them about a bottom and, like, when you're literally a straight man. That pisses me off so much when all these straight men, like, call people bottoms or call themselves bottoms. Like, no, you're not. You're straight. Shut up. It really pisses me off. Yeah, he's just making shit up, exactly. I heard they eat ice. Maybe if you're doing gaping porn regularly. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm sure, like, maybe Nikocado Avocado has to wear diapers or something, but, like, your average gay, usually not. But see, I can say that because, like, I'm a part of the community and, like, it's funny. It's like, I feel like if you're a part of the community, you can make a joke about it. But he doesn't know. He doesn't understand. He doesn't get that. He's not a part of the community. He can't say that. And it pisses me the fuck off that that's so normalized in general. It always pisses me off. Like, I'm glad people are getting upset about it, and I'm glad he apologized about it. But he would never do that sort of thing if it was about, like, race or whatever. Like, it's just become so normalized for people to make these homophobic comments and not actually know that they're homophobic. And to his credit, he did say... He was, like, in his podcast today, I only saw, like, the beginning part where they were talking about it so far, but I don't know if he said more, like, later. But he was, like, oh, and even in his, like, his tweet from the other day, he was like, I'm trying to unlearn these stereotypes. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I don't know. And the straight-splaining. Exactly. These straights need to shut the fuck up. They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, exactly. That I was saying that too. Like, there's some deep-rooted, like, homophobia, especially with the thing, like, the whole time, a little bit, like, Ethan was trying to, like, on the show from Monday when they were talking about it, I could see, like, Ethan being, like, a little hesitant, about things, or the way people got mad, but Dan was just like, fuck off, like, just don't watch, like, unsubscribe, whatever, like, if you don't like it. I'm like, she's like, you're too sensitive for the show. I'm like, no, maybe you just shouldn't make homophobic comments or talk about things that you have no idea about. But, like, I think there's some, like, deep-rooted homophobia in Dan or something. And I know, like, a part of their show today was, like, Ethan trying to defend Dan too, which, like, obviously he's gonna do. But, I don't know. He just came off as very homophobic. But yeah, his apology from the other day, like, on Twitter, I don't know, it just seemed very disingenuous. That's what I was thinking the entire time, because, like, on the show, people would point out these things, and he'd be like, there's no problem with that. Like, he did not see a problem with it in the moment. So, like, how am I supposed to think? How am I supposed to think that, like, a few hours after this show, he suddenly realized that it's bad just because people are saying that it's bad? Like, that just seems so fake. I'm telling you, he's a fake-ass bitch who just tries to appeal to the masses. Every time after backlash from these stories, then I'll say, I'm learning, sorry. Like, bro, you're 30 plus, there's nothing left to learn. Yeah, true. You don't have to fucking learn not to be, just don't be homophobic. Don't speak on these things. If you're not a part of the community, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't talk about it. And don't like discredit people who are trying to talk to you about it or whatever, especially that. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. Yeah, exactly. He did this with the Will Smith callers. He does this with everyone. He just thinks he knows so much. That's a little too woke for me. Wait, what is? Because the last time I said something a little too woke, people did not like it. A little too woke. Everyone these days has to be an expert on something. Yeah, stick to your own field of expertise. I don't know. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't even think, like, I'm, like, over it. Like, I was a little bit heated, like, when he was talking about it. But you know what? It's whatever. I know there's people who are definitely, like, even more heated about it than I am. I'm just, like, I'm just over it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really care, like, that much. I'm glad he apologized. I'm glad they talked about it on the show today. I'm kind of pissed that they, like, kind of made it a joke with, like, the title. Like, are you being genuine or not? They do that a lot. They want people to take them seriously, and then they'll, like, joke about something. They'll, like, joke about the same thing. I'm like, you can't want people to take you seriously and then make a joke about the same thing, like, 2 seconds later. You can't do that. It's either serious or not. Like, you either think it's serious or you think it's okay to joke about. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was really heated in the moment, but I'm just kind of over it. It's whatever. They have to downplay it for the sake of their image, I guess. They did point out people who were, like, actually mad at them, like, other, like, people who, I guess who they've either had on the show or, like, are, like, supporters of them or whatever. They support them, or people who are their friends or whatever. So I thought that was nice. I think that probably gave Ethan some perspective. Maybe a little reality check. I mean, they weren't people that I know, but I'm glad they called him out and stuff. Because I think if it was, like, only his fans or whatever, and, like, no people that actually... This is gonna sound really harsh, but no people that he, like, actually respected. Not that he doesn't respect his fans, but I think he doesn't always, like, take them that seriously, because, I mean, some of them are a little crazy. A lot of them are crazy, and I don't blame him. A lot of, like, random internet people are crazy, probably including me. But, like, I'm glad people who he thinks actually matter called him out on it, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you know, that's that on that. I don't want to like dwell on it because I know it doesn't really matter that much. I'm kind of like low energy today. I don't really know why. It's weird because I took a nap earlier too. But if I was streaming this like 2 days ago, I probably would have had a lot more to say about it, but I think that's not always the best way to go about things. Sometimes I don't always have a very good like gut opinion, if that makes sense. Like with that stuff I was talking about the other week with like the Oscar stuff, and then like the video I made about it, there were a lot of people didn't like that, and I didn't really understand why. I mean, I still think that a lot of it is just because a lot of people came from Josh, and no offense to Josh, but I think a lot of his audience are kind of like incel-y, just a little bit. People who think like any woke take whatsoever is cringe or whatever. But I will admit, like, I think some of the stuff I said went a little too woke. I thought I like backpedaled on it more than I guess I did in the video, but after watching the video back, it was pretty apparent that, like, it makes it sound like that was my very firm opinion on the matter. So I kind of understand where people are coming from, but at the same time, like, I don't really know. I don't think they would have really listened to anything I had to say, so I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I'm always someone who like always. I mean, regardless if I'm like live or not, I'm usually like someone who like says what's on my mind, and if something like resonates with me, I can have like a very strong initial reaction to it, and especially like if it's live and I'm like trying to think out, like process my thoughts on something out loud, like even if I have thought about it, but if I'm trying to like articulate it, I guess I'm not always the best. I'm trying to like think of things and like, is this okay or whatever, just that kind of stuff. So I just say what's on my mind, and that's what was on my mind. In good news, the guy who DMCA'd everyone in Boblex's community lost his court case is gonna have to pay 10 million. Who DMCA'd? Wait, why? What were they doing that was worth DMCA'ing? Is that when you take down like copyright stuff? Or like when you use copyright stuff or something? You have to put on the same fake persona everyone else uses to stay safe and ensure their internet presence. That is something I will never do. That I will never do. If I ever, sorry. If I ever, like, I don't know, get to that point, I will always say what's on my mind. I don't care if it's, like, an unpopular opinion. Maybe, I mean, if it is, I'll maybe, like, preface it by, like, saying something about it not being a popular opinion. But, like, I'm a very real person, I like to think. I don't usually censor myself, like, at all. Which I guess some people definitely don't like, but I'd rather be real than fake. There are some things that I think are too woke. For example, I don't think you have to be a certain type of person to give your opinion. I mean, I think you do on like some things, but yeah, the stuff that I'm taught, yeah, I don't know. Like the Oscars thing, yeah, definitely that I definitely went like too far with saying that sort of thing. Like, it's just a fucking video clip or whatever. Anyone can talk about it. But like when this is where this comes from with like this right now H3 thing. Like The fact that they were like looking up like, oh, what's a power bottom? Like, oh, I don't know. Like, I think I have it right. Yeah, Ethan has it right. What are you guys talking about? Like, he has it right. And they were like agreeing with each other. It's all this like straight man group of people trying to talk about these things that does not affect them, and it's not a part of them. Like, it's not for them. I don't know. That's what like bothers me. Futuristic Hub, it's some loser who has a grudge against anyone who interacts with Keemstar. What the hell? I've never heard of that. I don't even think I've heard Josh talk about that. It's just rude to shut them down because they're making you look bad in front of your fans. Yeah, I mean that's the main part. Yeah, that's the main part. Because he does that so often. I mean, even besides the fact that, like, he was gay or they're talking about gay stuff or whatever, just the fact that, like, you're gonna have this person on your show, and then you're gonna, like, not even listen to them, and you're gonna invalidate their opinion, especially when they're from the group of people that you're talking about. Like, what the fuck? That's the main thing that bothers me. And I think that is valid. It's so cringe to see them pretend like they don't know. Yeah, this whole fucking time, like, do people... I mean, maybe I definitely have, like, a gay man's perspective on this issue. But do people really not know what a fucking bottom is? Or, like, power bottom? Like, I think it's pretty fucking obvious. Like, there was a point in that episode where they were even, like, questioning, like, is a bottom just, like, a person on the bottom? Like... Do they not, like, it's literally just the person who's receiving. Like, do they not know that? Maybe, I mean, maybe. I guess I don't know straight people that well. But... I don't fucking know. That kind of pissed me off, too. I'm not gonna lie. They gaze into the unknown, like a zoo enclosure. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I think that they know. And they're just, like, acting stupid about it or whatever. Like, I don't even know why. Did you hear the rumor about Dan? No, I didn't. What? That he's, like, secretly gay or something? Doesn't he have, like, a wife? That's something else that pissed me off. They were like, you don't know our sexualities. Like, you don't know. I'm like, you're literally all dating women. You're literally all straight men that are dating women. It's pretty obvious to know what your sexuality is. They literally had a whole episode where they were showing off their girlfriends/wives for, like, Valentine's Day. I'm like, it's not a far stretch to say you're all white, straight men. Straight cis men. Shut up. It's not that deep. It's not as deep as you think it is. What fascinating creatures these homosexuals are. Oh my god. Exactly. That's how it feels sometimes. Not gonna lie. He might leave the podcast and start his own? Really? You're being biphobic? Okay, I guess they could be bi. But, like, you would think that they would, I don't know, like, give any indication, like, talk about it in any sense. Like, if they're actually bi, like, that would be the perfect time to say it. Like, oh, unless they're, like, in the closet or something, which I guess I understand. But if you're gonna sit there and say, you don't know that all of us are straight, like, okay, prove us wrong then. And I'm not saying they have to, like, out themselves or whatever, but if you're gonna have a comment like that, like, they didn't have to say that to begin with. They didn't have to say something like that. The rumor is probably fake because the person he was talking about it said Dan was venting in Discord calls. Like, venting about being on the podcast? Really? I feel like he was talking about how, on, like, the most recent one today, from what I listened to so far, he was talking about how he made a Twitter, like, I guess, recently, and people were just giving him so much hate, especially for this lately, that he just, like, deleted it or something. So I feel like if he starts his own podcast, he's only gonna get, like, more hate or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, if that was real, someone probably would have recorded it. Yeah, you're right. People record everything. But yeah, I can't see that happening. I feel like he's too attached or whatever. I don't know. Also, no offense to him, but he's like really not that interesting of a person. So like, why would he even start his own podcast? Who would watch that? Pretty much the only people I could see watching that are people who already watch the H3 podcast. Like, I couldn't see him coming up with anything really interesting to say. No offense to him, I guess. Dan is a kiss ass and made H3 look bad. If anything, he's more likely to get fired. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying. He's such a fucking yes man. That's why I'm like, how would he ever have his own podcast? Like, what? How is he gonna sit there and agree with the popular opinion when he's there by himself? He'll be like struggling to come up with his own thoughts, with his own opinions. He'll be like, what would Ethan say on this matter? Oh my god. That'd be kind of funny though, because I think Ethan like low-key relies on Dan for a lot of the stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like the like main producer or whatever, so makes sense. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm gonna like... The second one of these temple levels, the one where you have to like bounce on all the enemies, is probably the most like ruthless level I've ever played. Oh shit. I can't wait for the show to end for real. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like never entertaining, because sometimes it is. Sometimes it makes me laugh. But a lot of the times they just talk about stuff like, I don't know, like I don't really care about. Or they fucking drag things on for fucking ever. Like every fucking joke has to be this huge fucking thing. Like not everything is that funny. You sound like you hate it, but you still watch it. I mean, to some extent. I don't hate it. I don't know. If I'm being completely honest, like, I don't really pay attention always. I mean, I've said that before. I mostly just sort of watch it, like, in the background or whatever. I just like having... I mean, I'm literally a fucking, like, iPad kid. I need to have something, like, always in the background, even though I've never owned an iPad, but still an iPad kid. Shit. Oh, fuck. If someone tries to change the top gear, they'll try to change it back to waste more time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just something to have it on the background that's like consistently there. And like it's mildly entertaining, so I'm like, okay. I don't hate it. Always. And you know, if nothing else, like, it's fun to call Ethan out when he's homophobic like this. And I'm not like up to date on like a ton of drama stuff, but it's nice to be up to date on like at least something that could potentially relate to drama for once. Because I'm pretty sure even Josh doesn't like go through and watch like full podcasts from them most of the time. Unless it like relates to something that he's talking about already. Speaking of homos, has Tim been helping you pack? No, Tim's been, I mean, he lives like an hour away from me right now, so he hasn't been here to help me, but he's helping me move on Friday, so that'll be fun. I already have like a U-Haul rented and everything. My parents are coming to help me too. I just have like furniture that we have to like literally take apart and shit. It's so stressful, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it has been AIDS. Thank you for the app description. Yeah. I just feel like I have so much stuff. I have a lot of it packed already, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of my decorations and stuff I have packed. As you can probably see from behind me, I no longer have my Zelda and Taylor Swift posters up. Oh, I don't know if you could ever see the Taylor Swift one. But it was like right behind me, like over there. It looks the same. No, I had that Zelda poster up behind me. But it's not up there. I also took down all the Paper Mario paintings that I did that were above my desk that you could never see anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And my Mario 3D All-Stars posters. I took down like everything I had on the walls, which I mean wasn't that much, but... And like all this decoration stuff that I had in my bathroom. I'm gonna have 2 bathrooms now, like 2 full bathrooms. That's never happened before. It's so weird. It'll be nice for guests though. And I'm gonna have like my own office space. It just occurred to me the other day, I've never had like more than one room for like space for like everything in my life. Like theoretically, when I was living in my senior year college apartment that I used to like, that I had roommates in when we were actually in school, like, fuck. Like, they moved out after we graduated and I was still living there for a semester. So, like, technically I had a whole 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhouse to myself. But they lived on, like, the 2nd floor of the townhouse and I lived in the basement. So, like, I didn't move anything and I barely went up there for anything. So, I really just kept everything in one space. To hide the stains? Yeah, that's it. Why 2? 2 bathroom? Well, I didn't need 2 bathrooms. But the apartment that I found, which was like one of a very limited amount of apartments in the area that I'm moving to, I guess it was technically like found for me, because remember, I think I said it was like Tim's friend's girlfriend's sister and her husband were living there, but they were moving. So it just ended up having 2 bathrooms, and I'm like, that sounds fun. So there's like 1 bathroom that's in like the main hallway for guests, and then there's 1 attached to the master bedroom. So that'll be nice having my bathroom connected to the bedroom again. I had that my junior year of college, and I really liked it. I guess it's not a huge deal because I will not have roommates, but it just always makes me, I don't know, it makes me like feel safer for some reason, not having to go in, not having to like go across the apartment to go to the bathroom or whatever. I don't know, I'm such a paranoid person when I'm by myself. I swear to God. I always think there's like someone in my apartment trying to kill me or something. That's nice, but also insane. Thank you. I mean, it's like $100 more per month in the apartment I'm at right now, which is a 1 bed, 1 bath. It's literally pretty much like the apartment I'm at right now is pretty much a studio. Besides, like, all of the apartment is 1 room pretty much, besides my bedroom and the bathroom, I guess. So I guess it's not a studio, but the open area makes it feel like a studio. But this has like a whole hallway. It has a lot more room, basically. So I'm excited. You have a little more freedom to walk around naked. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. You get it. I low-key do that. Not even kidding. It's so fun, though, when you live by yourself. I just don't have the effort to get dressed sometimes. I have to go around and triple check if everything is locked. See, that's literally me. Luckily, I only have like 1 door. See, that's what I'm going to be paranoid about, too. My new apartment is on the 1st floor. And it has like a patio door. So I'm like so paranoid that someone's just going to like walk in there. Because it's on like the front of the building, too. God. You're going to die. Thank you. Appreciate the realism. No, I'm gonna get like a I actually had a sliding door in my bedroom in my apartment my senior year of college, because that was in the basement and there was like a patio door going out the back. And I just put like a wooden like rod in it so nobody could like open it unless I took the rod out. So I'm probably gonna get one of those if they don't have it already or something. So that'll help me feel a little less paranoid, I think. Get a camera so at least we know who did it. I've been thinking about getting like a ring or something like that, but I don't know if like they'll allow that to be in like an apartment or whatever. But especially because this apartment, like my apartment right now, the front door leads out to like the street. Like there's no like hallway connecting area or whatever. But there is like a hallway connecting area with this new apartment, so like probably wouldn't even be that interesting. Actually, it might be more interesting because then I can like stalk my neighbors or whatever. But there's also like a peephole, so obviously I do that anyway. Yeah, my I don't even have a I don't have a peephole on my door now. I have a on my front door. There's just like blinds, so you can sort of peep out of that. The only major thing I'm worried about, though, is that it might be, like, noisy. Because right now, I literally live in, like, the middle of a cornfield. Like, actually, they built these apartments in, like, the actual middle of a cornfield. But my new apartments is, like, sort of more in the city area. It's sort of still kind of secluded, but it's just, like, more in the city than my apartment is now, so I'm just kind of worried that that might be the case, but it's sort of still secluded, so I'm kind of hoping for the best. Fuck. Fuck. If you hear your neighbors dying in the next room, you don't just keep eating your McNuggets. Well, no, I literally, when I went to tour there, we went out in the hallway for a second, and there was literally people like blasting music, and I'm like, is this like regular? Or can you like always hear this? And I think he was like, no, not usually. But to be fair, when I was in the apartment, I couldn't hear it at all. So I think there's pretty good like sound isolation, hopefully. So I think it should be okay. I hope. And I mean, I don't need like a ton of like, I don't need like a ton of like, I don't need it to be like silent all the time, but honestly I'm kind of used to it now and I do really like it. Like I can't hear my neighbors at all in my apartment right now. Maybe actually I can like sometimes, but it's like not a regular thing at all. And there's no like, it's not in like a city, so there's not like bustling like cars outside or whatever. And not that that's really the case in my new apartment, but it's just like not as secluded as this one. So that's like the only thing that I'm kind of worried about. And I'm worried about bugs too. Because I've been in apartments before where, from this leasing company actually that I'm renting from, it's the same one that I was with my junior year of college. And we had a pretty big bug problem like for the first few months of the school year until we had an exterminator come. Which, I mean, I definitely will have them come if there's like a bug problem. But there was like a bunch of like crickets. There was crickets. Oh my god, it was disgusting. And I just hate bugs so much. But that better not be the case. I just hope it's not the case. The only thing we ever hear is the guy with the loud motorcycle. Yeah, true. He won't be there, hopefully. It's funny. Forgot about that. Speaking of crickets, did you see the girl on TikTok crying about her cricket infestation? Oh, what the hell? I was trying to get a bunch of punches. No, I don't think I saw that. She said she heard kicking them out was bad luck. What the fuck? Kicking them out like they're fucking tenants? What the hell? They're literally bugs. It's an infestation. Hello? I haven't seen it. But yeah, if you want to link it, share and I'll watch it. I downloaded TikTok and the first one I saw was a woman breastfeeding a toddler. What the fuck? You gotta give it time to, like, know you. That's what TikTok is all about. Like, if you just watch videos enough and, like, it'll know eventually what you like. Like, TikTok 100% knows that I'm, like, gay. Like, all I see are gay videos. But that's okay. And like my brother, who also has TikTok, he's not gay. So, at least I don't think so. So, he sees a lot of like straight TikTok videos, like dancing, and like he's into like sports and stuff, so he sees like sports stuff. That sort of thing. You just gotta give it time to like collect all your information, sell it to the Chinese, and get them to know you. But once you do, then it's like curated exactly to you, and then you know, and then they know, so they can filter the videos based on your interests. They'll start recommending the ginger simp who acts like a tough guy by punching the camera. I haven't seen that either. I haven't seen any, but I saw a post where moms are wearing underwear or sexy clothes while breastfeeding. People are complaining. What the fuck? See, that's the kind of thing that I don't see. I'm sure there's like all this I'm sure there's like all this, there's a bunch of trends on TikTok. I mean, there's a lot of like pretty like lewd, like dance trends on TikTok or whatever, or just trends in general that like I only see like guys doing, but I'm sure they like originate with girls, and like sometimes I see like a girl like pop up, or like someone will stitch a girl doing it, and I'm like, this is so weird. I only see guys doing this like this scandalous trend. And it's because TikTok knows that I'm gay, so that's what I want to see. They don't show me these half-naked girls. They show me these half-naked guys. But yeah, it always baffles me because I'm like, oh, of course this started with girls. The child might be sexualized in those types of videos. Oh yeah, true. That's not good. He's a white knight who will make fakes scenarios to make himself look cool. Yeah, it's 100% because you're gay. I mean, that's what I said. Yeah, that's definitely it. So yeah, clearly once TikTok knows you, they know you, and they're able to recommend very curated videos to you by gathering all of your personal information. Just kidding. I don't even have my Instagram linked to that account, so... I mean, I did at one point, but... You never know who's gonna click on your account from a comment or something and see it. I don't want to see titties getting sucked on. Yeah, why not? Oh my god. There's been a trend recently where people have like a filter on that like makes it so you can't see them, and they'll like literally like strip down and get naked with the filter on because like obviously you can't see, like it hides their bodies like with the filter on. That always happens with these filters, but I think people like have a way to remove it or something. It's just crazy what people do on there sometimes. I think it's kind of funny. I don't want that. The Chinese got your nudes. Exactly. Well, not mine. I don't post on there, but the people I see posting on there, they have their nudes. It's funny. Yeah, exactly. I 100% don't trust it either. Shit. I would never. Remember that one challenge where they messed with the filter and you could see who was naked? Yeah, there's been a bunch like that. There was one where like where it made everything like noodles, and people did the same thing. They'd like get naked or whatever because of course that's the first thing people do with filters like that. Oh yeah, the doorway one too. I don't think people really got naked with that. I mean, I did see versions where people got naked with that, but it wasn't on TikTok, it was on Twitter, so... I think people were mostly just trying to, like, thirst trap with that one. From what I remember. Nipples protruding, very disrespectful. I mean, like I said, maybe girls were doing it like that, but like I said, I only saw guys doing the trend because of course. So, for what I saw, it was mostly just like thirst trapping, which is what I would expect. Any fool using that for sure. Yeah, I could never. Oh. I didn't know that was a Trump quote. Sorry. I don't follow everything Trump says. Especially because he doesn't even have a Twitter now. Sad. I mean, not sad, but I think it's fun. I think he was pretty funny. Funny, but shouldn't have a position of power. Probably. What did you think of Josh's new apartment? I think it looks really nice. I saw that video he posted on Twitter about it. I thought it was funny that he had to he had to literally like blur out his like windows because people apparently can find you if you like post the outside of your, I mean like not even the outside, just like the view or windows from your apartment. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like how are people that like perceptive? I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that they can. I just like never thought of that, I guess. So just thought it was interesting. But yeah, his apartment looks really nice. I didn't know I didn't think it was like 2 bedrooms at first. I'm like, oh, this is like kind of small. But then he showed like the second half part with like his office, I guess. And it seems really nice. I mean, from what I saw yesterday, it kind of seems like a crack den right now, but I'm sure, I know he said he's working on that, so. The actual layout seems really nice. He gets so mad when you make fun of how trash it is. Yeah, I know. I think it's kind of funny though. I'm sure it won't be like that forever. Just joking a little bit. Just trolling. People were able to find the "He Will Not Divide Us" flag by a plan route in the background. What does that even mean? Like, what is a "He Will Not Divide Us" flag? Is that something Josh had? I don't fucking know anything. We should know this by now. By a plane route. Still, what the fuck? They use the star's position to find a flag? I'm sorry, I'm still confused. They used a plane route in the background to find a flag. I don't understand though, sorry. It was a movement thing. People have way too much fucking time on their hands. Honestly. Can't people just get their own life? Fuck. How do you get off of him? Oh, damn it. Oh. Shia LaBeouf made a flag to protest Trump back in 2016 and people kept finding it and taking it. Okay. My point still stands. People have way too much time on their hands. Some people get so obsessed with things. People on the internet are fucking reckless. Or not reckless, they're relentless. That's what I mean. Also reckless, but mostly relentless. 4chan wanted to take down this flag to troll, so they tracked it down. Oh, like in real life. What the fuck? People are fucking crazy. What the hell? This proves my point. What I just said. Way too much fucking time in people's hands. Get a life, people. Although last time I said that there's more important things to worry about than two extremely wealthy and famous people getting slapped or whatever, or that whole thing. People got mad at me for saying that, so am I too woke or not woke enough? Decide, internet, please. Did you see Josh had another let me speak moment? No. I'm still not convinced that he's the one that came up with that. Whenever people say that, it always makes me think of Sam, because I'm pretty sure, like, that Sam has said that, like, in previous Trashy Trio races, like, way before that ever happened with Josh. So whenever I hear that's, like, Josh's thing, it always kind of surprises me. I mean, I know that's what people know it for, but, like, I'm always like, wait, isn't that a Trashy Trio thing? I didn't watch the debate. I stand by when I say they're all so pointless. Who was he fucking debating last night? Because we were supposed to meet for a Trashy Trio thing. If that's what he was doing instead of that, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. But he said he had like an emergency, so I'm guessing it was something not that. Maybe that was before. I don't know. It probably was before, because we weren't supposed to meet until like 11 p.m. my time, so. Sorry, I'm like focusing on this for a second. You know. Time limit. Okay. He was the biggest. Oh, Sam said it first. Yeah, I thought Sam said it first. All the commentary credit Josh because they don't know Sam. Sam usually says, "Can I speak?" No, there's definitely been times where I can literally distinctly picture like in my head Sam being like, "Let me speak," in like his like Mexican accent or whatever. Distinctly. So, yet another thing that Josh has stolen from him. Taking all these opportunities away from these smaller YouTubers. Sad. Fuck. Oh my god. He was having an emergency. He blew out his voice? Really? He screeches when he says it. I think they both do. Yeah, during the Sunshine Race before Josh. Exactly. But he's only said it once. Okay. Well, honestly, that's probably what I'm thinking of. But, like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's been more times. But, honestly, you probably know more. You probably remember more than I do. So. Not even saying that sarcastically. Like, you seem to be pretty up to date on your TTT lore. So. I trust your opinion. Or I trust your knowledge. Where the fuck's the last puzzle piece? Ugh. Ugh. Who was he debating though last night? I didn't even know that was happening. Probably someone stupid. Yeah, I just find it funny when other people say that and like in reference to Josh, but in my head I think of it being a thing for Sam. Because I'm always like, how do they know about Sam? And then I'm like, oh wait, it's a Boblox thing apparently. Augie was supposed to debate Mr. Girl again, and I assume Josh joined in. Oh my god. Not that bitch. Why are we still debating these pedos? They're literally not worth her time. Is Josh still heated about him from what he said? I don't blame him. It's from what he said to like him personally. I don't blame him actually. I'd be heated about that too. Let's see, what is this? Oh shit. Yeah, exactly. Debates go nowhere. I mean, I've said that before. People always say that it's like, for entertainment. If I watch this and like the audio's on stream, is it like bad? Cause it says mute that motherfucker. Was something like bad said? No, it'll be fine. Okay.
Alright, Boblox, explain, then we're gonna go into interjections because Moth and Glink want to get in, and I want to give them a chance.
I'll say two more things, and then I'll give Moth and Glink time because I'm respectful.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
This whole conversation is so respectful of you.
God, mute that motherfucker! Mute that motherfucker!
What the fuck? What is this edited?
Alright.
What the fuck? Why was he on a school bus? Probably prowling for children. Was that the Mr. Girl guy? If it's not, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Josh is funny when he's mad. When we were in Mexico, sometimes he'd get like... he'd get like physically mad. And like just sort of like spurg out a little. It was kind of funny. Press A. Well, that was Sam. He spurged out too. Works every time. Yeah. It's so funny sometimes. This happens in every call. They always talk over Josh, and that's when he has to ask to let him speak. Do they do it on purpose, or do they do it because they know that's like a meme? Because honestly, that would get really annoying as fuck. Like, I kind of feel for him. I don't blame him for getting, if he's like genuinely mad. Because I know sometimes like he says he's like not actually mad. He's just sort of like performing or whatever, like acting. But I don't blame him if he actually got mad there. Sam would always say at the second Josh tries to read the chat. Yeah, and then nothing gets read. Unless I did it. That was funny. They don't do it on purpose, but it happens a lot for some reason. Interesting. Kind of sounds like they just don't respect him. I don't know. That's what I would take away from it, but I know he's like, he cares a lot less than I do about things, so. I also overthink things. And also, if it was mostly that Mr. Girl guy, then like, he's literally the scum of the earth, pedo, so. I wouldn't really, like, nothing he says really matters anyway, so. He's not an asshole, but I still... Oh, he is an asshole, but I still enjoy his content. What fucking... Okay, what content does he even make? Like, I'm legitimately asking. Doesn't he just make content where he tries to justify being a pedo? I thought that's what I heard. But again, I don't know, like, most things about situations. Also, like, if you don't have the common decency to, like, not talk over someone, it's kind of a dick move. Cuties review and a pedo rap song. Oh my god. Jesus. He does content about everything. Okay. Well, I don't really respect him because he seems like a pedo, but whatever. People can like whatever. Although then again, I say that like it's a fucking like video game, like an unpopular video game or something, and it's literally like being a pedo. Not really the same thing, but kind of a pedo, so just not for me. Not approved by me. Like that there's a TikTok sound of one of the Kardashians or Jenners or whatever saying like, I'm just not into it. It's not my thing, so not approved by me. Being a pedo, not approved by me. Sorry. Talking over someone is bound to happen. That's why you have a moderator. I guess. Just don't have it be like a common thing. Don't let it happen like all the time. Which Kardashian would you smash? I mean, aren't they all girls? So, like, probably none of them. Is there even any guys? Isn't there, like, one brother or something? I don't even fucking know. I don't follow them. Sorry. I know I'm a bad gay for not keeping up with their lore. But they just seem kind of boring. I mean, I know there's a lot of drama. And it probably would be kind of interesting, but I don't know. I just don't care. I think talking over Josh is fine because then we get good moments like these. More press A reactions. Yeah, fuck you speaking your mind, Josh. I just want some funny reactions. Taking advantage of his autism? Hello? Taking advantage of the Spurg moments? Literally. I will admit it is kind of... I'm not going to say it's not funny, okay? But, like, I still think he should be able to speak about something. Oh, this level. Oh, I love this level. This is a really popular level for people to always showcase why this game is so good. Like, just one of them. Oh, this game is so good. But this level in particular, it's so dynamic. Oh my god. It's amazing. You get out of the minecart, then you go into a boat, and you go in the water instead of a minecart. Oh, it's so good. I remember there being a puzzle piece that was annoying with this, though. Oh, and I missed that. Mental health is important. Every shill content creator. Except for Boblax. Watch that monkey rage. What the fuck? True. Jesus. Monkey rage. That's what you're supposed to do. Fuck. Has Sam stopped by? Yeah, he was here earlier. But he left to go to his class. And because he thinks that I'm so angry at him. There's some drama happening with TTT. Big drama you don't want to miss. Basically, we were supposed to meet to figure out like what we're recording in the near future yesterday night. We all planned a time. Me and Sam were definitely going to be there. Josh was like a 90%. So I like give him a little more slack, but it became the time was there, and literally neither of them were online on Discord at all. And I'm sitting there like, what are we doing? Like, hello? And neither of them responded. Neither of them were there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I guess the next day, Sam literally said he just straight up like forgot because he was with Cynthia. And I guess Josh had an emergency or something, so that's why he wasn't there. Which, like, I'm not really... So I'm, like, more mad at them. And I'm just kind of mad in general because, like, it kind of pisses me off that, like, Josh never... I'm kind of mad at both of them for different reasons. Josh never suggests any time for us to discuss things. Even when he has time... he just doesn't, like, we always have to be the one to initiate the conversation about what we're doing. It's just like all the time. And I know he's busy, but I don't know. I know he's especially busy now, which is why it's like not as big of a problem like right at this moment. It was more, that's just more like in general, I guess. And then it's also a thing because, then I'm mad at Sam, both of them, because they just didn't say anything yesterday. They just didn't say anything, either of them, like, about not being able to be there. And that just pissed me off. Like, I understand if things change. Like, if something comes up, that's completely understandable. That's fine. But just tell us that you're not going to be there. So I'm not sitting there, like, wasting time. It just makes me feel like my time means nothing to them. Like, what the fuck? Fuck. Journalists were able to snap this pic of Max after being abandoned. I mean, literally, yeah. I don't like that. We need to communicate. It's just a thing that it just seems like I'm always the one that has to, like, say, oh, when are we recording this, or what are we doing with this, or when can we meet to plan this, or can we plan like something? Like, it seems like I'm always the one that has to do that, and that's so shitty. Like, I shouldn't be the one who always has to initiate that kind of stuff. I don't know. I can see why Josh didn't say anything at a mental breakdown. Okay, I guess. They were scared of your wrath, but they should have said something. Yeah, I'm literally not even mad that they weren't able to be there. Like, I completely understand stuff comes up. I'm a little mad at Sam because he just straight up forgot. And then he's like, you should have DM'd me on Twitter about it. I'm like, it's not my responsibility to remind you when we're supposed to meet to discuss things. It's literally not. You're a fucking adult. I'm not gonna fucking reach out extra for you to not show up or whatever. So that pissed me off a little bit more. But I don't know. It's just a whole thing. I'm just done. I'm done trying to plan things. Josh was getting mad at the shelf too. I thought he posted a video of it being finished. I didn't know he was getting mad at that. Well, whatever. I still think people can communicate about what's going on. If we had something planned, just communicate that you're not going to be there. Because it's a waste of my time. And I was like almost going to stream yesterday too, but I'm like, no, I don't want to like... I know that we're doing this thing at like 11... It was like 11 p.m. for me. And I'm like, I know sometimes like stream past that time. So like I specifically made a point to not stream yesterday because I knew we were like meeting that. I'm like, oh, I want to make sure that I'm there at this time because I don't want to be doing something else at that time because I thought we were doing that. So it was like a waste of my time. It's just pissed me off. I could have been doing something else. His anger is justified. Building shit solo takes way too long. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for that, but he still could have said something. Yeah, you need to shit on them next meeting. Oh, I've already shit on them some. I mean, we've been talking a little bit. I mean, they both apologized. I appreciate that. And Josh even said that he's like forgetful. I'm like, okay, whatever. It was just kind of a thing because yesterday he was like, also, he said, because Sam always calls him out for like not paying attention to us that much, which I think has like a little bit of weight, but Sam always like overblows it, so it's like not even something that it like makes sense or whatever. But Josh was like yesterday, he's like, I've been doing Trashy Trio for like 6 or 7 years. It's really annoying when you keep saying that I don't care about it at all. And I was like, or I was thinking like, well, I mean, we appreciate that, but you also never like, me or Sam always has to be the one to like say that we're going to be doing something. And I think it's mostly because we don't plan stuff in advance. Like we do very impromptu stuff, which I understand is like hard to like plan around, obviously, because it's literally not planning. So I understand that. But, like, it's literally never. Like, he never comes to us first, ever, even when he has like free time, which just makes it seem like we're not a priority. But you know, that's not even the issue. That's like not a new thing. It's something I've just gotten used to. It's whatever. Right now, like what happened, I'm more just mad about them not saying anything about not being there yesterday. The shelf was not the day of the meeting. Yeah, the meeting was yesterday. I think he was building the shelf like the day before. He doesn't even post on his own channel. I mean, no, I'm not saying that he's not like... I'm not saying that he doesn't... I don't take it as far as Sam, because I think Sam definitely blows it out of proportion. Because, like, he still does stuff for the channel. Like, he's cutting up all of the streams we did for Mexico, which is great. Love that. But like, he doesn't, I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm not... Sometimes I wish he would just communicate more with us, but it's fine. He's busy. He doesn't always check things. He said that before. It's this whole thing, and it's not a new thing, and I don't mean to make it sound like it's a new thing, because it's not. It's not. It's fine. The thing that happened yesterday was what I was actually mad about. But they both kind of apologized for it. It's whatever. I'm just kind of done, like, trying to reach out and plan things. I'm just done. They can be the ones to say when we're doing stuff from now on, because clearly my time doesn't mean anything. It's like you're all in a three-way relationship. I mean, you say that, and I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, I think even when you have like a like a partnership, like with a channel, or even just like a friendship in general, there has to be communication from everybody that's a part of it, or else it just feels way too like one or two-sided or whatever, instead of like effort from all of us. And I know Sam gets mad because like he does his own streams sometimes, like just impromptu, or like he goes like on Stardust stream, or he does his podcast with Augie or whatever. But I mean, I understand those because a lot of those things are like planned ahead of time, so I don't get mad at him for that. I think Sam does, but that's why I'm saying, I've been saying to both of them for so long, we need to have like a consistent schedule where we plan things, or like where we plan things to record, especially if we're planning on doing like a new like full race or like project or whatever we're doing. Like, we need to have like a consistent schedule so all of us know when we're gonna be there, and like we all agree ahead of time. Although if yesterday was any indication, I guess that doesn't necessarily always mean much, but I'm hoping they'll both learn from that. Ironically, that was supposed to be what our meeting yesterday was for, was to get this like schedule sort of planned out a little bit more, but obviously that didn't happen. Yes, very ironic. Thank you. Whatever. Hopefully we'll get it figured out at some point. I'm sure I'll probably have to be the one to schedule something. Or I'll have to be the one to say something, but it's whatever. Let them reach out. See, that's what I should do, but I'm such a fucking... I just care too much, like... And I, like, enjoy talking to them, too. Like, they're my friends, I mean, obviously. Like, I miss talking to them on a regular basis, if I'm being, like, 100% honest. So I don't want to just, like, wait for them to do something, because I feel like it'll never happen. I'm such a fucking simp for people. I'm like that with anyone that I'm friends with, if I'm being completely honest, though. It's not just them. Talk to them, but don't bring up TTT. Talk to them, I mean, that's kind of like the main subject of contention with us right now, so I don't know. I don't know if I could talk to them without bringing it up, because it's kind of, you know, what we're discussing right now. I don't know. I don't mean to sit here and like vent too, because I feel like that just doesn't really resolve anything. And it was already like I was already kind of over it before I even like started talking about it here to begin with, so. Like I said, me talking about things is me sort of just like stating everything that's on my mind, even if it's like not everything that's on my mind relating to the subject, even if it's not something I'm like constantly thinking about. So like I'm pretty much just over it now. But that's the drama. Honestly, it's probably not even like it's probably not even like drama to anyone besides me, so I probably care about it more than the other two. Just saying. Not as good as I thought. Sorry, it's not as juicy as the drama as you're used to. I deeply apologize. Next time I'll make sure there's some juicier drama to digest. Shit. Ugh, where's the last piece? I thought this was about the Luigi race? What Luigi race? What? One of the funniest things was Boblack shitting on Augie before he started doing the show with him. I guess, yeah. We all kind of shit talk. We love to shit talk. But like there's shit talk and then there's like just being annoying sometimes. But yeah, like I said, I'm just over it. It's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be, because I think I always make everything a bigger deal than it actually is. Ooh, shit. Or I always make everything out to be a bigger deal than it actually is, just by talking about it. Like unintentionally, because it's hard for me to articulate my thoughts most of the time. Before I even knew him during the Sunshine race? Really? I don't remember that. Isn't Augie like fucking like younger than me? Isn't he like 21 or something? Why did he have like a whole fucking like drama? Why was he like a prominent YouTuber at the age of like 15 or whatever? Or like 14? What the fuck? Because the Sunshine race was in like 2015. What the hell? That's weird. He was 17 when he started? How is he prominent? How is he like doing stuff during the Mario Sunshine race then? That was like 2015. I don't understand that. Are you sure he said that during the Sunshine race? That seems like too early. It was probably another race, if I am being honest. I don't really remember him talking about that, but... called him that RFC kid. It was ancient. Yeah, something's not adding up. I don't think Josh talked about him during the Sunshine Race. I don't think that's the thing. Because if Augie started being prominent at like 17 or whatever, if he's like younger than me, he would have, that does not add up. I'm sorry. Unless he knew him like before he was like popular or something, but that doesn't seem to be the case or whatever. Yeah, something's not adding up. Maybe you don't know your TTT lore as much as I thought you did. Maybe it was Mario 64 or something. Sorry. I don't think that doesn't make any sense. If Augie wasn't popular until he's 17, if he's like 21 now, that would have been 4 years ago at most. 4 years ago is 2018 or whatever. And the Sunshine Race was 2015. So like I'm saying, unless Josh knew him before he was like an actual like popular person on the internet, which I don't know, maybe he did, but it doesn't sound like it, then that doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. It must have been 64. Whenever Pokey went after Josh, yeah, that was like 2018. Yeah, it was probably Mario 64. I don't doubt that it happened, I just don't think it was in the Mario Sunshine Race. It was probably Mario 64. I do remember whenever they used to talk about that stuff, I was just not interested in the slightest, so... And it did happen in some of those races. But I thought it was like more like Mario Galaxy or something. Or Galaxy 2. Galaxy was 2018. It might have been Mario Galaxy, honestly. Augie stood up for Josh with the Pokemon drama, and then they became friends. That's the story. Yeah, so it's definitely probably like Mario Galaxy, honestly. Even Mario 64, I think, was like 2017. Or 2016, maybe, honestly. It was probably Mario Galaxy. I think that was when he was starting to, like, get big-ish. I don't fucking know. It doesn't really matter that much. Imagine being owned by a woman. Didn't Josh eventually own her though? So I think he kind of turned the tables. If you want to be really incel about it, you better say, imagine being owned by a female. It's so cringe. Yeah, but it wasn't easy to get her to say sorry. Yeah, true. I know he like actually was in some shit for a while or something. And in the apology, she said even though I was legally right, it wasn't something I should have done. Yeah. Kind of a bitch. With an ego that big, you'd think she'd actually be attractive. Oh my god. Kind of cringe, yeah, honestly. Pretty cringe, actually. Kind of deserves to get hate rated sometimes, honestly. Don't ban me, Twitch. Being an Arab LARPing as Asian? I didn't know that. That's makes it even worse. I thought she was just a bad person. Turns out she's a bad person that also tries to make people think she's a different race. Interesting. What is this tweet? This is what Boblax does when I'm not What the fuck? Oh my god, that actually looks like him. Who the fuck is that? What the hell? It's weird as fuck. Josh is a furry, confirmed. Don't act like you don't know who it is. Wait, should I know who it is? We have to remember, I'm pretty stupid sometimes. Especially when I'm trying to focus on something else. You know all the gays? Well, that is a stereotype, and usually it is pretty accurate, I'll give you that. But no, I don't know. I don't know the furry gays. Blow blacks. Oh my god. Fuck. White guy with glasses equals Boblax. Does that mean I'm Boblax? I'm Boblax? He's Boblax? Is there any other Boblax I should know about? Like the fucking SpongeBob, you know, funny. Kind of racist to say all white men look the same. But I'm white, so it's fine. I can say it. Apparently. Maybe not look the same, but a lot sound the same. True. I mean, honestly, if you saw like even just like me and Josh on the street, I think people could confuse us theoretically. Well, maybe not now because Josh has like a fucking neck beard and long ass hair, but like if we had the same length of hair and he actually shaved, then maybe. 60% of white guys either talk like Sonic or the Game Theory guy. That's funny. Kinda true though. Based. Ugh. Six viewers? What the fuck? Since when? I thought you guys were like the only people here. Did not even notice that. Six viewers for me not even saying anything? What is this? Maybe the bots are finally counting as viewers. Maybe people like DK. I actually looked at the game category before I started streaming. Because there's like 2 options for Tropical Freeze on Twitch. Fuck. I'm guessing like one is supposed to be the Switch version and one is the Wii U version because like they don't have a different name. But both of the game categories on Twitch like link to the same page. So I don't think it really matters which one you choose, but I think like technically like one is supposed to be the Wii U version, one is the Switch version. Fuck. But I was looking at it because I was confused and like there was only one other person playing it, and it looked like he was playing like Yoshi's Island or something, not even Tropical Freeze. So I might be the only person actually playing this on Twitch right now, which is kind of weird. I mean, it kind of like proves my point. Most underrated platformer ever. Hello. Sing the DK rap right now. You know, I've never actually played DK64, so I don't know it by heart. Sorry. I don't think that should come as a surprise. I was not an N64 kid. And I don't own the Nintendo Switch Online. Is Donkey Kong 64 even on the Nintendo Switch Online? Fuck! Yoshi's Island is such a banger game. That's another game I haven't played in a long time. I played the GBA version a lot, obviously. I'm a GBA baby. But I don't know if I ever, like, I don't think I ever completed it, but I, like, finished it. I never, like, 100%ed it. But I finished it, I think. I mean, I've seen the ending regardless, so. Yoshi's Island DS, though. That's an underrated game. That one I played the shit out of. I remember that. That game is fun as fuck. I actually don't remember that one that much either, but I know you can like switch babies and shit. I just remember it being really fun. And nobody ever talks about it. People either talk about the original because it's the original, or they talk about Yoshi's New Island because of how shitty it is. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? When you gonna try Hollow Knight? Isn't that like a Metroidvania? I've heard people say that it's good. Maybe I should try it. I need to play Metroid Fusion though first, and Metroid Dread. I was thinking of playing that too, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to like start a new fucking game right now. The DS version is inferior? Hell no. It's better. Don't even start with me. It's way better. Sorry you didn't grow up on the DS. Must be a sad childhood. You're cracked. What the fuck? I did have a DS, I still have mine. Okay, I guess. Then you should know that it's the better version of of Yoshi's Island. Don't come at me. Baby Peach, Baby Wario. Don't tell me you didn't love Baby Wario. Baby DK. Ethan was right about the gays. Shut the fuck up. Don't even start. Yeah, there's a Baby Wario. He has a magnet. It's amazing. I should play that game. What the fuck am I doing playing Donkey Kong? Oh, this is the level I was talking about. This is probably the most infamous level of this game. Fuck. But yeah, Baby Wario. If you... Okay. I will agree if you lose him in that game, he has kind of an obnoxious cry. But then again, so does like Baby Mario, honestly, so... Fuck. All the games have annoying baby cries. Yeah, you're not wrong. I guess that's the point, so you grab them, but... yeah. I don't fucking know. Fuck! I think whenever I played this level originally, this is probably the level I've spent the most time on. On the original game, at least. Oh my god. This gets so wild. And then, oh my god, this isn't even the bad part. There's a point later in the level where you have to like time your jump like without stopping like multiple times. Like going out of a barrel like that. It's so much. But it's fun. It reminds me of like one of those like hard as fuck like platformers that you get like instant retries on. Like Super Meat Boy or something. I mean, obviously not like that complex, but like that sort of vibe. Where there's like tight as fuck control. Oh, see that part. Fuck. Speedrun. I think I watched a speedrun of this game once at like Summer Games Done Quick or Austin Games Done Quick or whatever one of those was. It was pretty cool. But I don't really remember anything from it if I'm being honest. I just like watched it in the background. But I'm always impressed with people who speedrun things. But I mean with these like temple levels, you kind of have to like speedrun them because a lot of the level is the level like falling apart or whatever. Fuck. And there's no like checkpoints. But like I couldn't imagine someone going any faster through this than like what's intended. Especially this level where a lot of it's sort of like scripted, like bouncing. Like maybe this part. I guess maybe if you have like Dixie you could skip like that part or whatever. But if you die then you lose her. I mean, I guess with a speedrun, obviously they wouldn't die, so I don't have to worry about that. But I remember I was playing this in the car, like I said, when I got the Switch version for the first time. And it was hell. I think I honestly might have waited until like we stopped to even like attempt this level because I'm like, no, I can't do this in like a fucking moving car. I was like, hell no. Fuck. I would have been fine. I'm just so glad that you keep the puzzle pieces even after you die. And not that I mean, I haven't even gotten all of them so far. I probably am not going to go for all of them because I don't even know. I don't care that much. I've already gotten them all in a different file. But beating all of these levels does get you like, I think it's like 3 new levels, right? It's funny because in the 3DS version of Returns, you get like a whole bonus world. But in here it's only 3 levels. But then again, the 3DS version wasn't developed by Retro, I don't think, so it's like different team. Oh my god. This temple purges my balloons every time without fail. Yeah, me too actually. Although with all the bouncing, you kind of get a lot of like retries, I feel like. So it's not always like too bad. You get a lot of like chances to redo it. Because like when you're bouncing, you get a lot of extra balloons. Did I really miss the chance to get that puzzle piece? Wow. Oh my god. But yeah, this temple fucking sucks sometimes. But honestly, like I said, it's very like, I don't know, I feel like all the temples in this game and Returns, it always gives me that feeling of like, it's always more like my fault that I died, like, because everything's like so tight. Like, it's never like an unfair thing. Like, I never get mad about dying. I'm like, oh, dang, I should have done that better or whatever. Like, oh, I didn't have control over that. That's not how I feel. That's with, like, all these temple levels. That's why I don't even mind, like, replaying them so many times. It's kind of like memorizing, like, getting better and better at, like, memorizing the patterns or whatever. And I love that feeling of like getting better and better at the game like that. Or even just, I mean, just at this level. At any of these levels. It's so fun. Fuck. Damn. But yeah, I could see if you're not bouncing on all the enemies how it eats up a lot of lives. And you have to have pretty good timing when like when bouncing on them if you're trying to get like a high jump. Because if you just hold A, he won't do like a high jump. Yeah. But I love it. It's very fun, very satisfying. In my opinion. You have to press A. I mean, technically I'm pressing B now, but I think you can also press A to jump. But I go with the YB layout, not the AX layout. Although I think you can use either. Just my personal preference, you know. If I'm being completely honest, that preference is probably rooted in like the way I played Super Mario World as a child. Because you need the B button to jump regularly in that game. Okay, what the fuck? Well, at least I got the puzzle piece. Okay. That's all that needed to happen. I don't know how you're supposed to get that without dying. But like I said, it's fine, because you can die, get the puzzle piece, or you can get the puzzle piece and then die, and then you'll still have it. So you can always get a life if you bounce on all of those, so even if you die, if you just do that every time, then you'll always get a life. I used to have kind of like an old LCD TV. I mean, I still have it actually in my room at my parents' house. That I played this game on when it came out on the Wii U. And I think, like, looking back, it low-key had like a pretty... Like, it had a pretty significant amount of lag. I mean, definitely more than like the Switch screen or the monitor that I'm playing it on right now. So I think that probably didn't help me playing this game on the Wii U version either. Because, like, a lot of these require pretty precise timing. Fuck, see? Ugh. If you don't press A right at the exact time, you fall in the pit. Excuse the shininess. I'm, like, sweating because of the level. Like, my hands are sweating. Because, like, it's so intense. But also... I refuse to turn my air conditioning down below like 74. I do have it on though, because it was getting to be like 79 like last night for some reason, even though outside it's only like 40. It got down to like 40 something today. Honestly, I should probably just open the window, but I don't like having the window open when I'm streaming because I think it just creates more noise. But I do have the AC on. But I think it's like, it's based on the temperature in my living room. And I think in my living room, it was like 75 when I turned it on. It's like way hotter in here than it is in the living room, obviously, because this is where my computer is. So, I think that, it wasn't even on that much. You're resisting your ancestors. I know. It's the Jew in me that doesn't want to turn it on. I mean, low-key though, my dad isn't a Jew, and he always was like kind of stingy about turning it on too. So, is there a Jewish tag for Twitch? I don't know. I should check and then put it on. No, I'm not gonna do that. I feel like that's mostly for, like, I don't know. I mean, I have the gay one, I guess. I don't talk about being a Jew all the time. And I'm not even, like, religiously Jewish, just, like, culturally. And even not culturally that much, if I'm being, like, completely honest. Yeah, I think it might be like a misrepresentation a little bit if I had that. Josh put stand-up comedy, but that's a lie. Oh my god. Yeah, true. May as well just put every tag on there then. Everyone imaginable. All of them. Oh yeah, this part. Oh my god, this part up here when you have to bounce on the flying penguins toward you. Oh my god. But you have to like keep moving or else you're not gonna have enough. I remember that. You're not gonna have enough room to get to the next platform with the giant walrus on it. That's where Dixie would really help. I really wish they gave you her at the beginning. They only do that with some of these stages. That looks hard AF. It is at first, but I mean, you get it eventually, like I said. Why are the penguins like smoke? Oh no, that's the platforms. I thought the penguins were like smoking. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it like because they're so cold in this hot environment? I mean, I guess I don't know that it's a hot environment, but there's like candles and shit, and it's like a temple. I don't know. I feel like it would be like really musty and humid in here. Just based on like the atmosphere. Probably smell like, it probably honestly smell like a zoo with how many like owls and penguins there are in here. Probably smell like the inside of like the penguin house at the zoo. Or like the reptile house or something. Yeah. Or the like the bird house. Don't they have like a house for like birds at the zoo? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Did I even get... Oh, I did get all the puzzle pieces. Hell fucking yeah. Oh my god, I thought that was going to take me so much longer. My hands are literally sweating. Oh my god. Listen to my fingers crack because I've been holding the controller. ASMR finger crack. Ugh. Okay, that wasn't as like satisfying as I thought it was going to be, but... Oh my god. Ugh. It says it's only 75 degrees in here. It feels way hotter than that. Jeez. Alright. Most infamous level in the game is done. So, it's all downhill from here, I guess. Just kidding. Oh my god, I remember that woodpecker stuck out to me because it's the same design as the woodpecker from Donkey Kong Country 3. From like all the wood levels, the ones that would like stick their beaks in the tree, they'd like rush at you so you'd have platforms. I remember that was a little Easter egg because it was like the same design. And nobody ever acknowledges Donkey Kong Country 3, so I felt special for recognizing it. Fuck you, owl. Hopefully this boss... Oh my god. I was just about to say, hopefully this boss isn't as hard as the level we were just in. Oh right, I do remember this, actually. You can get like multiple hits on him. Look at... Fuck. I definitely could have gotten all 3 hits on him right there. Oh, right. You, like, slowly go up more. This boss fight is kind of epic. I'm not gonna lie. Die, bitch. Fuck. Wait. Oh. Do those reappear? Oh my god. Fuck. Died on the second boss. I mean, I guess I died on the first boss too. Look at DK's fur. That was something else I noticed in this game. This game is such high quality. Oh my god. More people should like this game. Everyone was saying that since it got like a re-release on the Switch that it would get like so much more, like people would recognize it more. That's definitely, I feel like that's definitely not the case. People still don't really know about this game, I feel like. I mean, they know about it, but like they don't like recognize it as like the masterpiece it is. Honestly. Fuck! Yeah, people sleep on the DK series as a whole, honestly. Well, I don't know. The original the original first two games people talk about all the time. Especially Donkey Kong Country 2. Just like Pikmin. Yeah. Mm. Oh my god. Yeah, people sleep on a lot of Nintendo series, honestly. Pikmin, Donkey Kong Country. People kind of sleep on like the Yoshi games too. Like Yoshi's Woolly World, that game is fucking amazing. People never talk about that either. I wish they ported that game to Switch instead of making Yoshi's Crafted World. Because, I mean, obviously we're not getting, like, it's not being ported. We have, like, a replacement, like with Splatoon 2. But that game is so fun. Better than Yoshi's Crafted World, honestly. Let's be honest. Fuck. But yeah, is that a hot take? I don't really know. Probably. If I was talking to Nintendo, I'd know it'd be a hot take. Yoshi's Crappy World. It wasn't a bad game, but Yoshi's Woolly World I think just had like a little bit more character. I just think it was like a more fun game. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion though. The Yoshi's Woolly World is the better game. What the hell? Yeah, I don't think that's like an unpopular opinion that Woolly World is better, but maybe it's an unpopular opinion that they should have just ported that instead of making a whole new game. But I guess I understand why they did. I don't know, they had like more ideas or whatever. I feel like Yoshi's Woolly World just had like more passion behind it. Like that game got announced. That game was announced like so far in advance of it being released. I remember there was like a teaser for it at like January Nintendo Direct or something. And that was maybe like 3 or 4 years before the game actually released, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know. Just feel like maybe they worked on it more. Put more thought into it. Yeah. Add that to the list of underrated Wii U games that I was talking about earlier. Honestly, I was watching a video earlier about like a retrospective on the GameCube as a whole. I feel like the GameCube and the Wii U are so similar. I've always said that. Like I've always said that they're pretty similar. Just because like even like the GameCube box art and the Wii U box art are pretty similar. Like if you look at Wii U box art, it has like the like, circle part at the top, which is the same as the GameCube. I mean, that's just kind of like symbolic, whatever. It doesn't really like mean that much, but I just think it's kind of funny because I think they're pretty similar consoles. But they both had like so many underrated games or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Wow. Already done with the first two worlds. This game is so fun. I don't know if I should end the stream. It's almost been 3 hours. I can do like a few levels. But I don't want to like stay up too late today. It's only 11 though, but I've been trying to like not make excuses for going to bed too late, so I don't want to stay up streaming until like 12:30 or whatever. So I've been trying to be better about going to bed a little earlier. Yet another such an imaginative world, honestly. Like an African grassland or whatever. So good. I love it. This game is so fun. I haven't even really been like specifically like combing through everything to try and find all the puzzle pieces too. And it's even just fun like not even like specifically doing that or whatever. And I'm still finding most of the stuff too, just like being like kind of observant. But like not specifically like being super anal about like everything. I mean I am to like some extent, but not about like entirely everything. It's just like such a fun game. It's kind of funny. I think I actually made a video on this game. Just like a 20-minute like gameplay video or something when it first came out on the Wii U. I know I did it with Donkey Kong Country Returns. I don't even remember. Maybe I didn't with this one. But I feel like I did. So yeah, I was probably gushing about the game there too. How good it is. Opinions have not changed in the last 8 years. Jesus. That's so long ago. 8 years is too long to wait for a new Donkey Kong Country. Speaking as someone who didn't have to wait between Donkey Kong Country 3 and Returns. But for me, it's too long. This is so cool too, like these dancing giraffes or whatever, zebras. So cute, so cool, so fun. And you have to like, and they sort of move like with the music too. Oh, I love it. One thing I will say, whenever people bring up like Returns and this game, they always say that like this game has the better like villains, like with the Snowmads or whatever. And they always like shit on the like Tiki things from Returns. And I never really got that. Like why do people hate those so much compared to these? Like, I guess they're like a little bit more unoriginal, but I don't like, I feel like they're kind of just like both as original, if I'm being completely honest. Like magical tikis that are like musical instruments versus like a race of like snow creatures like penguins and walruses or whatever. I don't know. Both seem pretty imaginative to me. I never got that when people said that. Then there's like fireworks at the end. Oh, this is so beautiful. So pretty. I love it. I think the music has been like adding like more instruments and stuff as you like go throughout the level too. That's something they do a lot in this game. Oh my god, it's so good. So good. So fun. So imaginative. I love it. Wow. So cute. And I didn't even get the DK thing. Let's go. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I mean, we made it through like 2 worlds. I mean, not that I'm like basing it off of progress, but usually I stream for like 2 to 3 hours. And I'm like a little bit tired and kind of hot too, so I need to like turn the air conditioning or open a window or something. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. this whole time. Always appreciate it. I don't know if there's other people besides Jamie and Guy Nagili. I think that Hipster Potato guy, if you're still here, thank you for joining us for the first time. Love to have you here. If you want to follow, that would be pretty cool. I stream a lot. I guess I'll be streaming this game for the near future since I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. So yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe I might stream tomorrow, but after that, I'm gonna be like consistently moving stuff. So I don't know when I'll have everything like set up to stream in my new apartment. But hopefully after like tomorrow, the next stream after that will be in like my new apartment. So that'll be exciting. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Always appreciate all of you. And yeah, new memes in the Discord. Hell yeah. If there's anybody else here who has an internet, feel free to join that too. Link in the description or the about, whatever. And yeah, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Well, tentatively, but if I have time, we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Have a good night. Goodbye.